This video contains explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. No, seriously, this is your last chance. This is going to get really fucking offensive.
What's going on? Glad to see you. I'm here to tell you some stories.
On Square, the people have a voice too.
I think it's awful. I don't think we need them in town.
I used to take steroids, a lot of them, and I loved every fucking minute of it. My life took a lot of twists and turns. In my drug dealing days, I had a lot of fucking close encounters with death and a lot of things that's happened to me. That's my book, Death, Drugs, and Muscle. And, I shot myself, biceps, triceps, shoulder. I didn't do anything that none of the pros don't do, okay? I didn't do anything that they don't do. I shot locally, but the only thing is I was an idiot. I was selling steroids. I had tons of needles, and I would reuse the needle because I was like thinking like a miser. Oh well, why should I use those? I could sell those to make money. I'll just reuse my old one. So I reused it, and I got an infection. Of course, I got arrested for steroids, right? Everybody knows that, and I paid for it. I got arrested for it, and I haven't done it since. You know what I mean? Now, when I was locked up, we had to go to court. When you take you to court, you're all fucking, you're chained to like fucking 10 other guys. And we all get locked down into a holding cell. All right? So we're downstairs below the courthouse. Excuse me, it's the stomach, it's rumbling. Don't worry, I don't have to shit. It's empty. I'm downstairs, and they put us all in the courthouse of Westchester County underneath. And we're all sitting there. Now, I'm in with like 50 guys. We're all just sitting there. We're all sitting on there's no chairs, dude. Your ass is on the floor. All right? And because it's a long day, they give you bologna sandwiches.
My bologna has a first name. It's O.S.
Right? That's your food, bologna sandwiches. So we're all sitting in there, and, I ate a bologna sandwich, and I had like 2 or 3 of them. And then, of course, Mother Nature calls. And there's a toilet there. But it's a toilet in the middle of a room, all right? Because the COs, they're not looking at for your privacy, right? Obviously, if there's a toilet in the middle of the room, there's no paper towel, there's no toilet paper holder. So I'm telling everybody, okay, listen, guys, I'm really sorry, all right? I know I'm about to fucking take a shit, and everybody's like, oh, come on, dude, really? You're fucked up. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I got to shit. So I sit down. And I let loose a fucking, a monster tsunami. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm done. But where's the paper? There's nothing to wipe my ass with. So I tell a fucking guy, dude, is there any, is there fucking paper around it?
After you take away the bread, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and mayonnaise, what have you got?
One of the guys hands me a bologna sandwich. So I had to wipe my ass with a bologna sandwich. And you know what the worst part of it was? It actually felt kind of good.
Does Oscar Mayer have the way with B-L-O-G-N-A?
Because it was spongy. But you know what the worst part was? Later on. Because it was whole wheat bread. And you know what that meant? It meant my asshole was itching. Because and do you know what? And listen, it's not funny. Because you know what it's like? Being chained like this, and you got an itchy asshole. Do you know what that's like? You can't even scratch it. You're trying to go by the wall, fucking rubbing it like this. You understand? Now listen. Now I know why a dog gets on the carpet and does this shit. Where the dog goes like across the carpet where its ass, because it's rubbing its ass. Okay? I had I had the whole wheat bread. You try wiping your ass with whole wheat bread. Wasn't funny, but that's what happens when you're a bodybuilder. Don't give me that shit. It happens to you too. Maybe not quite like that, but it happens to all of us. But the thing is, I was always a fun guy to be around, So I used to work. I actually got a job. I used to fool around with these strippers. Back then we called them go-go girls, topless bar. So I used to go there to pick up this girl, and eventually the guy, who ran the bar, asked me if I wanted to work there, so I started working. So I was a senior in high school, and I'm working in a strip club at night.